Think for, let's build our next 2 hours. This is our 4 hours chart, and the high swing is here, and lowest swing is somewhere here. This one. Okay. So let's fall to 15 minutes chart, and we will see what is here. Okay. So on 15 minutes chart, price is hitting this zone. This will be LSK on lower time frame, I think 3 minutes or 1 minute. So let's go back to before this. If we look at this movement upside, comes down, goes up. So this is origin of the move. Origin of the move have not been taken yet here. Okay, at downside, if we look at this price level, the RS zone, price is hitting the RS zone. Actually, it has passed below this low. So we will shift it here like this, and if you look at this, price goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down again, and goes up. That is minor and that is major. So if we draw this one, that is, so the minor and this one is major. After the minor, if we look at the order transfer here, I'll find at this price cross to upside. So this will be our swap here. Then price cross to this one. This will be our swap here, and then price cross to this one, and price has been broken here. Look at this, here the price has been broken. Okay, so and at lower side, this one is our RS, and now we'll go to LSK side. Okay, this one, price before going down, price goes up, so we will go to lower time frame, I think 3 minutes time frame, and we will see this in detail. Price came down, goes up here. So this one is our swap. If we forward this like this, price goes up and comes down and goes up. Okay, so this one is our next swap. This one. Okay, and if we look at this one upper side, look at the swap stop upper side when this one. Okay, then transfer here, then transfer here, swap another swap, and when the price crossed up, this came down to this TT like this, and when the price crossed this came down, order transferred here, and when crossed to upside, the swap of this rectangle is here like this. Okay, and this has come down to RS of this move up. But if we look closely, this area is vacant. These orders are clean yet. So price in future may react to these orders. If price has reacted to this area, somewhere this area, price can also react to this area. Somewhere this area as orders has been transferred to here to here. But this area is still clean. If we try to find the zone by going at lower time frame, what we will do? We'll go to 1 minute time frame and orders has been transferred from here to here like this. Okay, and the price goes up, comes down, then goes up, then comes down. The swap of this down move, this low, the swap of this low is this like this. Okay, and swap of this one, this candle. So this, and also price goes up, comes down. This is the DP of this rectangle. Price goes up, but never came down to the DP here. Okay, do you see this? Never came down to the DP here. So what we will do? We will draw zone here. This will be our zone. Zone of interest is here like this. Let's cover to the lower side as well. And this is what we should look in future. We should look for the reaction from this zone in future. Okay. Also, if we look at here, this up move, price goes up, comes down, price comes down to this LSK here. So this has come to the right place, but this is also clean here. So let's draw a zone here also. These two zones are interesting for the future, where orders are clean there. They are not taken yet. Okay. So now let's see what is happening here. Right now, what price is doing? Price is reacting to this zone. If we go to 15 minutes time frame, price is reacting to this zone. the price is reacting to this one. This has crossed, engulfed to the downside. So what price is doing? Price is doing fake out to this side. Price goes up. Where it reached? It reached to the origin. Goes to upside, especially here. Somewhere LSK here. So price has engulfed this side, taking out to this side and coming down again. And then what it is doing, it is reacting to this zone. It has crossed to this FL. Price has crossed to this FL. This is also our origin of the move. So what price is doing? Price is coming down. And price did react from this zone, this LSK on lower time frame. Let's go on 3 minutes time frame. Price reacted from this LSK, this one, right? So like this, okay? And price is going, price has reacted from this zone, but after the reaction, price could not cross to the upside here. This price action, if you look at low, high, lower low, but this could not make higher high. Instead, what price did? Price is coming down. Okay. And from which zone it is coming down? If you look at this FL, if you look at this FL, what is happening here? Where is its DP? DP is somewhere here. Do we have another upside? Yes, this price haven't reached here. And its DP is here. Price comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. So now the DP was made, DP converted from this one to this one. And we have zones above. Goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, and goes up here, and comes down, and then goes up. So that's also what affects. And where is its TP? Its TP is here. Its TP is here. Let's color this with pink. Okay. This TP is here, and this TP is here. And price has gone up, getting reaction from here, but this haven't broken to this downside. So once, so either price reach to this zone, or comes down, break this one, and comes back to this zone, and then go down to here. Okay, this is how we draw our zones after building the frame. So these two area have our interest, this one and this one. You may ask why price, after coming down, why price goes up. If you look at this zone, what happened here? Price goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. So if you use logic of minor and major FTR, if you look at lower side and upper side, this will be the swap, and then this will be the swap, and this will be the swap. Okay. So price has come down and broken this swap here. Let's focus on this until the price goes back up or something. Let's understand this and learn something. Okay. How price did reaction and came down. Inside area, I will choose different color. This is I will choose minor FPR like this. Let's do red. Okay. This one price did like this. Okay. Like this. Price came down. Enter here. Goes up. Then came down. Goes up. This one was one swap. We don't we have data 1 minute. Let's go to 1 minute and find out. Okay. So if we look at the swap inside it, this candle is what we can take the whole candle as swap like this, and then we can take this candle as the swap. If we look at here between these two candles, we don't have any wick, so we will take the upper wick of this candle and lower wick of this candle. This candle both will be covered as swap. Cover it as swap. Okay. On upside, if we look at here, price entered this one like this swap, build this swap. Okay. And then from this, build this swap. Like this, and from this, build this swap. And what happened in future? Price came down and hit this. Then bounced back up. Price goes up, comes down, hit this, goes up. Then when it comes down and hit this lower side, of this zone. First time, what happened? After building this swap, price goes up, comes down to and take the RS area. But the MPL was still clean. So what happened here? When price came down in future, price hit the OR here. Let's do OR and mark it with orange. Orange color. Okay, this one. Okay, OR. And if you look at here, price just crossed it below this OR. Price just crossed to downside of this OR. Means this zone has been engulfed. This OR, engulfed this OR. What happens? Price goes back up to the OR of this zone. From where the price came, this is origin of move. Price goes back to this area. and then price fell down, then comes down, and this swap from lower side. Look at, focus on this swap, this one. If you forward it, where is its DP? This one. Price came down, entered in this zone and pulled back. Like, right? This one, pulled back. But this did not cross to the upside. So what we can do, we can take the whole candle as TP. TP, let's mark it with pink. Okay, like. And what price did? Price goes back up and hit mouth of this zone, and then came down. And that's why this one was the DP of this one was taken out. Why? We had better place just above it. Okay, so remember these things. If we have better zone at upper side or lower side, price may cross that, then come back to in future. Came down, then price came down, goes back up again. So now we are in waiting zone. Which zone swap is important? Only major minor swap. Swap of all important zones are important. If you want to have a thumb rule, that will be wherever the trick was played, that those swaps are important. Okay, I'll explain on chart. Like this. Okay, let's explain on chart which zone, why swaps of major minor is important. Okay, let's draw it like this. Think like this is the structure of major minor swap is like this. We can see it here like this, goes up, comes down. What happened here? If you look at here, there was a resistance here and price cross this, goes up, comes down. Okay, so same as we draw FTRs, there being a resistance. What price does? Price goes up, comes down, and then goes up. Now it becomes FTR. That is also possible in future. Price comes down, engulfs to this downside, and then goes back up again. Okay. So in this case, this become minor FTR and this become major FTR. Okay. So what we will do, we will draw a rectangle here and then try to find swap every time price cross this. So to upside, first price cross this. So there will be a swap like this. Like this. Okay. Then again price comes down and will cross this zone, this swap button. So again here will be the important. Then price will go up and cross this zone again. So that will be another swap. Okay. And then why this is important? The trick was played here. What happened? Price goes up, comes down, goes up. Let's understand logic behind this first. How and why the trick was played. Price goes up, breaks a resistance. So what happened here? Breaks a resistance. When price breaks a resistance, what happened? They are being breakout traders. Breakout traders will enter here when price breaks this resistance and going up. And then they are being pullback traders. Okay. One is breakout traders whose orders are resting above this. So let's type breakout traders. Breakout traders entered here, but their stop will be somewhere below this resistance. But when price came down, what will happen? Their stop will trigger. Okay. And then these shorters, those who short the market, want to short the market, will short here and put their stop somewhere here. Somewhere here. Okay. Price comes down. So who enters here? Some will be pullback traders. So they will enter somewhere zone here. Some zone here below the breakout level. So they entered here. And so breakout, when price came down below this resistance, breakout traders have been trapped. Okay. And then pullback traders entered here. Price before this sorted here, price came down here and goes up. So these shorters will be trapped, price goes up. Now pullback traders are happy here. Why? They entered at pullback. Then what happened? Price goes up and come down again, and then take out the stops of these pullback traders. Either stop, those having a stop have been stopped out, no problem, but not everyone uses stop. Lots of guys have good money, big money, and they don't use stop. They think using a stop is useless. So what will happen? Price will go up, comes down. Those who did not use stop here are trapped here. Then price comes down. Those who did not use stop are underwater. Same thing is happening. Someone will be entering here as pullback trader. Some will short here as shorters. So what happened here? Trapped here, trapped here, trapped here, and another trap here. Another trap here. Another pullback entry here. Okay. So how many guys are trapped and at what levels? First this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, right? So what is happening? Orders are swiping at these levels. So that is why these minor and major FTR is important. We are just terming it using some word like fail to return, but we should look at the tricks. What happened with the market players? Those who are longing the market, those who are shorting the market, and where they are trapped. If they are trapped somewhere, they are done. Let's leave this. And look at price is still chopping, just chopping. Okay. Price is just chopping. Price has hit 50% of this zone as well and probably taken the orders. But we don't have much detailed. If you look at this zone, if you look at this zone, we don't have much detailed data here. Price came down, goes up, and then coming down again, like this. So now it is waiting game. Just wait. And now price has almost hit the MPL area of this, below the 50%. It has hit 50%. Now price has hit the below the 50% and hitting the MPL. And now what price is doing? Came down, goes up, came down, and inside this move, look at from this move to this move is running at some other scale maybe, and from this move to this move is on same scale. Look at this. They are from this to this move, and then this to this move. And this move to this move. So if price wants to go up, so most probably the order has been transferred from here to here. So if price goes up and engulf this area, then we will look for price to go upside the zone above this, somewhere this zone, inside somewhere this zone. But before that, we are still playing from this to this, from this range to this. What is happening here from this to this range? Price comes down, goes up, comes down, then goes up. Split this, goes up, then comes down, goes up, and comes down and could not break this to lower side, but breaks this to upside here. And price most probably hit that MPL. If has taken all the orders in this MPL, it will not come back to this zone if this has to hold. If this don't have to hold, what price will do? Price will break this zone, this one, this one. With breaking of this zone, what happened? Price has reached almost to this zone, this F, this origin of the move of this. Let's break this. First tap, second tap, third tap. If price wants to go up, it should go from this zone. from this zone, and MPL of this zone is near here. Price to go down, should break this zone. Still waiting game. The most of time in trading is devoted to waiting, and the price has broken to this again and came down to lower. Let's see if there was some orders or price will break down this to downside. Yes, price has broken to the downside like this. And what happened here? Here it has heading curve, comes down, and now what we should expect price to go at least here. And if you look at this zone, this LSK, this was LSK. So if you look at what will be its DP, where will be its DP? Its DP is here. First time it breaks down here and goes back. This is the DP. Let's draw DP from with solid zone from now. So we can distinguish them from other zones like this. Here is the DP. So with as per the RTM basic concepts, now price what should do? Should go back to this zone and then come down. Now inside this zone, you should analyze and find smaller zones. Why? The zone is too big here. The zone is too big here to trade. and price falling more and hitting this zone, this one. MPL of MPL of what? MPL of this. MPL of this. Hitting MPL of this. And coming down more and almost hit the MPL. So now as the price has reached to the MPL of this opposite zone, so now you should be very careful while entering here. You need to wait for other signals. Why? The price is hitting MPL, almost MPL. So the price, this is also possible that price may go back and cross this zone upside. So we should be careful here. If we try to analyze this zone, how we will analyze this? Let's find smaller zones inside. Price comes down, goes up, breaks, comes down, breaks this low. So this is important one, goes up, comes down, breaks this low. And then the swap of this zone is here. Who break this? This one. Swap is here. Then swap is here. Price has gone up here. This one was the swap of this one. Price came down, break this low, and goes back to this low. And hit the upper part of this zone. So somewhere here, there may be also some orders here. So if we have to trade, we will take this whole zone. Why? Clean orders are inside only this. Almost here. Like this. This zone. Let's color it with cyan. With this one. Text, not text. Fill color for this. Like no. for this zone, like this. Okay. What is happening here? Price has crossed this zone as well and coming down. This one gone, this one gone, and price has hit here. Break this, break the low of this. Okay. And before this, look at here. If you look at here, this one was the FL. And when price came here, just make the DP here. Came down, but did not go back to take the DP here. So this is also clean place here. Then came down, makes DP here. Makes DP here. And then comes down and now reacting to this DP. And came down once. And now it has engulfed this zone as well as origin. So what price should do now? Where is its origin? This one. Price should go this in this zone, and inside this zone. This zone is now very important. Now look at this. Again chopping, again waiting game. From here to here, it was waiting game, and then just in some minutes, this movement. Price came here. These all are waiting game thing. 70-80% of time is waiting game. So the price has broken downside of this. So this is now confirmed FL. This is not confirmed FL. This is still clean, but this is still clean as DP. Okay, but this is now confirmed one. That means what? If price breaks this to upside, we should look for upside move. And after crossing this upside, where we should look for entry? This one. Price cross this low, goes up, comes down. So LSK is here, but before that, price needs to cross this. LSK is somewhere here. But price first need to cross this. But before going up, price has hit the LSK line. If you look at here, that means we do not have clean orders. Or we have its low is 859.6, low is 859.6. Same, it has hit the same. then again to downside. So orders has been transferred from here to here. Goes up, comes down. Yes. price trying to go up, but this needs to cross those barriers we have marked here. Just break to upside. Origin of move to upside should be our interest zone. It's going up. T on 1 minute, so we cannot zoom it further. So now we have two important zones here. This zone send the price down, so this will work as FL as well. and its swap is here. But this haven't taken the DP. DP will be somewhere this point. Below this swap of this one is here, and this swap is here, but its DP is somewhere here. So there is possibility that price may come down here as well. So we need to cover this area. Above this candle is important, but we have covered base of this candle. Our RR is 1 is to 3, was 1 is to 4. So what we will do, we increase the RR, we will fall down here to this loop. Now this is 1 is to 6. That is good. So if price comes down, what we should do? We should look at approach, how price is coming to this. You should look approach of the price here. If you look at here, the approach was what approach saying? It is almost like 3 tap, 1, 2, 3, 3 tap or 3 drive, 1, 2, and 3, third drive, 3 drive to downside. Can anyone in chat box tell me what type of setup is building here, or what type of setup is here? Yes, it is baseball flag setup. And how this played out, look at here. From where the flag was built, if you take it as the base, this one is the flag from here. The trick is look from the top and find the first pullback before the top. Before the top, first pullback is here. So our flag starts from this area. And what we will do, we mark this flag like this. Let's change color to this one. Okay. And now find the DP of this zone. Where is the DP of this zone? Did this entered in this zone? Yes. Hold back. So the DP of this zone is here. Right? Inside this, what happened? Price goes up, pull down here, goes up, then comes down and goes up. So from this area, swap is here. From this area, like this, price has gone here like this. Okay. So what will be the entry point here? Either you can take this whole, or if you want to reduce your risk, you can take the zone from here like this and do that. And cover this to the top. So the short position will be like this. Risk reward is lower side. Look at the risk reward. Risk reward is very low. That is not the viable trend. Either you are what you can do in this case, you can trade till here like this, like this, or before you set the reversal setup. So in this case, this can give you some viable reward. 1:4, at least 1:4, 1:5. This is 1:4 and one is between 1:4 and 1:5, right? So this is how we trade base pole flag setups. Means at the first zone means this is where the price breaks this FL2 upside. So cover your stop here at 1:2.66. So in any case, if price reverse from here, as we don't have data at lower time frame, we are already at 1 minute. So if in case price reverse here and goes back up and hit your stop here, your risk is already covered. Your fees, risk, and everything already covered. You have already got 1:2 at 50%. 1:2. Actually, this is 1:2.66. And if we bit optimize, it will become like this. Like this, it will become 1:72. And now price hit exactly the DP and bouncing back. Let's see what it does. Taker and trade every setup, whatever comes in their way. If you look at here, this is RS of or mouth of this flag and DP of this flag, like this. Okay. So when price is coming down here, goes up, comes down and hit this DP. So there could be a long position here, not with full confidence, but those who take every risk, whatever comes in their way, as a scalper, they could use this one and with this one, like this. 1:8. Here was 1:8. High risk, high reward trade, you can say 1:8 from here to here, from where the price came. Hit, goes up again. And another one was here. If you look at this, the DP was here and RS was here. RS was here. So if you use MPL, MPL area of this RS, then it will be a short trade like this. Before this long trade, this one was shorted here. Short trade like this. Till here, 1:4, not below than this. These are for those who are fast scalper and can take higher risk. 1:4, it was 1:4 only, not too big reward. Mm. Okay, guys. So let's close today's session. Hope you learned today and have seen some good setups on 1 minute time frame. The real scalping session. See you tomorrow. Bye.